Right, let's get some photographs. Be loads of elderly people just watching me. Attach a camera to my head. It's fair game. Flip it onto electric shutter. That way we get more pictures, more photos per second. I can hear some Taiwan barbets in the area. I can hear some drongos. I can hear lots of minor birds, which is what you mainly get. Lots of minor birds here. Let's go from this angle here. Nice. Cool. Usually I get a group of elderly ladies that follow me around, which is nice. And they show me where the kingfisher is or the crested goshawk, but hey, some mimosa plant here, or shy plant here. You can disappears when you touch it. It's my favourite little plant here in Taiwan. Very cool. If you're wondering why you can't hear the shutter, it's because I've got it on electric shutter. I don't know about other camera brands, but on Canon, the FPS is it's kind of low if you're using mechanical. But if you use electrical, it just bumps it up by a lot. And you can just take more pictures per second, which means for bird photography especially, you just get a few more successful shots until you get to the very, very, very fast flapping birds. And then it creates weird artifacts. You just have to pray for your high shutter speed in that case on your mechanical. Right, let's just have a walk through the green tunnel. I can hear some drongos. I got a really nice drongo picture in this tree here not so long ago. Tricky taking pictures in this area here, just because the crazy light difference, the shade here, the blistering sun out there. So you have to quickly change your settings on the fly. Oh, there's a Swinner's white eye hanging from a branch just there. I don't know if you can see it on the wide angle of the GoPro. Loads of them. Take a few of those pictures there. I'll show you now. These birds are extremely fast, extremely small. Excuse the pun, but very flighty. Especially in Tainan area. I noticed they're a bit more nervous here than they are up north in Taipei, because they get less people interaction, which is a good thing. Keeps them more wild. Nice. Cool, get some more pictures. Nice. There's also a different bird in there, I'm not really sure. It's like blue. Can't really see it. Try to get a picture in the shade. Oh, this one just flew down. The GoPro turned off because it's so hot. Look at that right there, she's having a nice preen in the shade. Nice. One thing I did see during the few minutes that the GoPro was overheating is a squirrel just asleep, well, just chilling with its eyes open along one of the upper branches, which is cool. Very cute. The squirrels here are very brave. Not as brave as the ones in London, but like they bark at you, shout at you. It's very fun. Oh, there's a white-eye there just eating from a little red flower. Lovely little things. Hopefully I've got some nice pictures. And got some nice little portraits. Usually around this area there's loads of bulbuls, like the white-capped bulbuls that you find here in Taiwan. And they hover above the grass looking for food. Maybe it's a little bit too hot for them. We'll see. Oh, there's one there. Right there. Just singing. It's not a great picture, but it's good enough for an ID. Yeah, another thing you get in this area especially is more Swinno white eyes. They're normally crowding this bush. Today's a bit weird, feels a bit dead here today. Up there you've got some swallows. In here you've got a bunch of some bulbuls that you can't really see, you can hear. Yeah, this tree is usually teeming with white eyes. Maybe they cleared it out. Yeah, you can see like all the flowers and the berries are pretty gone. I love the song of this bird. It's great. It's right at the top there. Oh, there's a fellow wildlife photographer. He's got the same lens, snap. Same setup. Nice. Today, well, I'll say today, like I've got multiple setups. I'm using the R5 plus the 100-500mm lens. An amazing combo. If you've tried them, you'll know. Insane. The R5 is extremely good at its autofocus. And the camera I had before this was the 700D. Noticeably, I'm not going to say worse because it's much cheaper camera. Alright, there's a butterfly. Really wanting a butterfly in flight shot, so I'm going to try that. Turn the ISO down because it's mad bright. I can actually hear a Taiwan barbet, if you can hear that. The barbet's pretty close, but it's not my target right this second. I actually got one of the best shots of a barbet I think I'll ever get. Yesterday, actually. I'll show you that now. Hey, the white eyes are back. Just there. Hanging upside down. Super cute. There's a squirrel just relaxing there, cooling down, just on that little branch. It's not the one I referenced earlier, that one is still there, up there. Very sweet things. Sometimes, if you get lucky, there's lots of Taiwan barbets in this tree. So you can hear there's lots of cicadas. I've even seen a crested goshawk just chilling here at the sun. GoPro overheated again. Absolutely not impressed with GoPro recently. I think this is the 12 and I've had a constant problem with overheating. Yes, I live in Taiwan and it does often get over 30 degrees Celsius. At the same time, I've had GoPros basically since the GoPro 1. It's the first one to overheat this much. Consider moving to DJI because I've had their drones and their Pocket, little pocket camera. I've never really had an issue with DJI yet, so we'll see. There is a little Shama with a bug, a little Shama flitting around. It's probably got a nest nearby. Let's hope I get a picture of it before the GoPro overheats again. You'll never guess what overheated. Anyway, yeah, we got a good picture of a Shama, I think. It's got a bug in its mouth. It's really nice coming to this park at night time because you get to see a different world of animals that are active at this time. You get to see fireflies, which is always incredible. You get to see snakes and lots of different, you can see the birds nesting as well, roosting, sorry, which is always great. I wouldn't come to these places if you're scared of spiders or insects, because there's lots of those too. some of the biggest spiders I've ever seen actually on this boardwalk, just in this area. You get huge golden orb weavers, which they probably don't now, but back right at the end of COVID, they came here, and one had built one all the way across the path, and it was either go under with a dying head torch or go all the way around, and I chose to go all the way around. See if we can rescue this picture. There's a... What are you? I know what you're called, I just forgot. You'll be scared away in approximately 10 seconds anyway. You're having a right good look, aren't you? Bye. Oh, there's another one in the berries. Ooh. I just heard a bird of prey. We might get lucky. Our GoPro overheated again. So in that time we actually saw the goshawk. It was in this tree here. So didn't get to film any of those shots. Great. So thanks GoPro. Yeah, I think there's more swallows out now. You can see them flying really low to the ground through trees, weaving. Hey, there's a bulbul eating from the grass. Good. Missed that one. I was too busy setting the exposure. Wow. Beautiful swallows. Let's go around here and let's see if we can get some pictures. There's a bit more life at this side. Still not as much as there usually is. Maybe it's a bit hotter today. There's another thing I saw just in that tree there. It was a drongo, and the drongos are beautiful. They've got the long forked tails. Yeah, I got a nice video of it. Too bad the GoPro was overheated. Seems like it detects an animal and turns off. It's my observation. And getting pictures of swallows is extremely hard, especially in an environment like this where you've got lots of like noise in the back, loads of leaves and trees and ripples in the water. So your autofocus is probably going to try and find that. On some of the best swallow pictures I've seen usually are water, but it's water when there's no background like that. It's just like open lake. Hi.
You know the bird have black color.
Yeah, the Taiwan barber, right?
Okay. I show you.
Oh, cool.
Here.
Wow.
Follow me. I show you.
Okay, okay.
You can speak Chinese.
哦，可以一点点，我的中文不好呢。
Perfect. Okay.
The Chinese name is 吴顺尧。
对。Where are you from?
England.
Oh, England.
Okay. Much colder than Taiwan.
Much cold.
Very cold and very rainy a lot of the time.
你们爱尔兰那边是英格兰、爱尔兰。
苏格兰。
苏格兰嘛，还有一个威尔。
So after my GoPro overheated, I was shown to some really cool nesting spots you can see up in this tree here. You follow this all the way up, there's one sticking its head out. Beautiful. The man showed me around a few more nests before having to go home, which I was very grateful for, a really nice thing to do. He also introduced me to a few more wildlife photographers. Unfortunately, I couldn't really speak enough Chinese to get to know them, but now when I go back to the park, I always see them and they always show me cool things. But yeah, unfortunately, due to my GoPro issues, I had to cut the filming short and go home. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.